Oh boy, it's been about a week since I got the Heavys Earbuds, and there's so much to talk about. So without any blah and the typical YouTube click on this or that, let's actually get directly into it. Are these metal as fuck? Short answer, yes. Long answer, yes, because first, the price point. These tiny earbuds will cost you 210 euros. Probably roughly the same amount in Freedom Eagle money. And why is this the first thing that I talk about in a review video? Because this is roughly a third of a festival ticket to the famous German metal festival Wacken, which I think is a good measuring stick for the audience these earbuds are designed for. In my humble opinion, for actually everything you get in terms of features in the heavy earbuds, 210 euros is a pretty good deal. Second, what are all those features I am actually talking about? Yeah, hey, good question. Codecs-wise, it has everything you expect and need. SBC, AAC, aptX, aptX Adaptive and the HD version. Everything you normally get in other earbuds as well. It has Bluetooth 5.4, which is fine. It's not a newest version, but I don't think this is anything someone is actually interested in. It's IPX5 water resistant, which means it is sweat resistant. So headbanging with your earbuds in while sweating, because you're going to sweat when you... It is something you should actually do with these earbuds in. And speaking of that, okay, these work fine, they're not falling out, they have a good fit, which brings me actually to the next feature. Multiple different ear tips, plastic ones, which are actually the standard, and memory foam ear tips, which I use. These are more comfortable and close your ear a bit off more, making the ANC and the blockage of noise coming in from the outside much easier and, well, much better. Speaking of ANC, yeah, of course, as every earbud, they got ANC. And it's their own version of it, called the same as in the bigger brothers, the H1H Hell Blocker. And in my opinion, it's much better than what we got on the first over-ear headphones. I like the Hell Blocker on the H1H, mostly for the price point. It wasn't that great. This time around, it is much better, blocking out most of the hellish noises you hear coming from the streets, cars, low-tone rumblings, and a fair amount of the mid-tones are also gone. I used it in a bus, I used it on the subway, and I actually used it, like we Europeans do, walking around on the street, and I actually found it to be very good. Now, since these are small earbuds, it would have been actually weird if they had buttons included on them, obviously. So they can be controlled with the standard inputs, using your fingers, strumming over the sides for playing and pausing your music, activating ANC and more. It works fine, it is not finicky, it is not overly reactive, and I actually got used to it instantly. Let's quickly talk about this design before we go into the most important parts. Design-wise, I actually like these. And I really mean it. These do have a touch of their over-ear headphones implemented into the design, with the sharp finish to the tip, the white Heavys logo on the side, and a slightly rounded finish in matte black. It's a good, unique design language when comparing it to other earbuds in the same category. I've worn them for several hours, mostly until the battery was empty without any ear fatigue or pain. Speaking of battery runtime, this is actually my only complaint about these earbuds. It is not long enough. And by that I mean, without ANC activated, it's roughly 7 to 8 hours depending on the volume you're listening to your content. And since you're probably a metal fan, it's going to be louder music and the volume is up, so probably 7 hours. But with ANC activated, the runtime drops significantly down to the range of 4 hours and a tad, which they haven't mentioned on their website. I know this is pretty much standard when activating ANC, that the runtime drops, and the fast charging, topping them back up in around 90 minutes, mitigates the battery runtime in my opinion, but it's not that great. But what got quite on my nerves the first time I used them was the voice that called out to me that the battery is running low. At 20%. And then again at 10%. And in between. And on both earbuds separately, because I did not insert them at the same time into my ear, but about 2 seconds apart, so... And it always drops your content you are listening to while it announces its status, so it minimizes the volume. I contacted Heavys and they said that they will actually change this in an upcoming update. Great that they actually instantly react to feedback from the community. Now let's get over what makes these earbuds heavy earbuds. First, the gimmick that I really enjoyed with the Heavys headphones, the changeable covers. And somehow they are here as well. On the case, which has actually up to 24 hours of battery runtime, I think I haven't mentioned that yet, enough to actually charge your buds 4 times. So you can remove the cover part of the case and insert a new shell into it that features your favorite band logo, or more. Yeah, I know, this sounds like a gimmick, but somehow it works and it's great. I only have one here, and even though it's not my type, I actually like the idea. And thinking about that, it makes me creative, and I would love to design one with my own logo and then actually 3D print it in black outside on my 3D printer. This makes me get creative, which is actually always a good thing, especially when an audio product does that. And then the other thing that makes them heavy is actually the signature sound. On the website it is actually described as follows: Heavys immersive signature sound on the go. Okay, when I first read this, I was actually skeptical, because to me the signature sound on the over-ear headphones came from the multiple drivers positioned around your ears, and then the extreme depth of the sound with the pumping bass, but not the classical bass you actually get from other over-ear headphones. It was and is actually something else. You need to experience this. I installed the Heavys app onto my phone, and then I inserted the earbuds into my ears. And I actually don't know how to describe this. Now the sound is really closely tuned to what the over-ear headphones sound like, which means these are loud, these are powerful and punchy, but they still let you actually hear all the separated instruments. And of course I tested this with a big mix of music ranging from classical metal, which I'm not that much into, to music that I really enjoyed, which is a tad heavier, such as Era, the New Novelists album, Spirit Box and more. So more of the modern metal genre. And of course I also tested this with electronic music, since the over-ear headphones were perfect for the pumping bass. And what else can I say? They are great. I've become really attached to a Polish electronic artist called Luke Hash, who mixes retro 80s gaming inspired chiptune music with synthwave, which got me hooked instantly, so I have all 6 albums. The sound is perfect with these. So, to end this review with the question I asked at the beginning, are these metal as fuck? Fuck yeah, they are. These are great for the price point of 200 euros, keeping the DNA of what makes Heavys, well, heavy, and adding onto it in a small and, of course, very carryable package, which there is also a small travel pouch, which I forgot somewhere downstairs. So let's end the review with a small audio recording of the earbuds themselves right after me saying goodbye, so that you can hear what they sound like. Thanks for watching. My name is Leech and I'm off writing the next scripts. Hope you enjoyed this review, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day and goodbye.
You lose